Alrighty, so we are on part 3 of help and healing for everything that's happening with the coronavirus. We're going to do a group prayer and we'll do some blessings for the earth, and then we will do a big focus on prosperity today, clearing out scarcity, lack, fear, whatever's in your space about money. Okay, so if you haven't yet watched part 1 and part 2, there's different topics on those days. I highly recommend you doing so. I think part 1 is a good start because if you don't release the shock and the fear and the fight, flight, freeze energy and charge out of you, then it's harder to receive the blessings and be as good of an instrument. So do go back and watch those if you haven't yet done so. So we'll just go ahead and get going with some prayers and healing, okay? All right. Let's invoke the Supreme God, Divine Mother, Divine Father, all the great, great ones, spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, angels, saints, helpers, and guides. We thank you. Thank you for, thank you to the angels of prosperity and abundance and money and boosting economies and just helping all around with prosperity and abundance. Thank you for all the prayers, all the blessings, all the healing on all levels, spiritual healing, mental healing, emotional healing, physical healing, financial healing for us, our family, our friends, our clients, our students, our coworkers, our jobs, and all of humanity. May there be healing for everybody who is sick, whether they have the virus or just sick and no one knows. Help them to help the world to have all the test kits that it needs to even test that someone is sick with the virus. Provide whatever help and funds and manufacturing to get test kits to everyone around the globe that needs it. Thank you for blessing all of the healthcare providers, everyone who's being of service in big and small ways. Help us to connect with our higher soul and God. Take a deep breath. I want you to pause and really connect up to your higher soul. Then more blessings will come, more peace. Good. If you're sensitive, you might notice like just more calming waves coming through right now. Good. Now we'll do a couple minutes of blessing humanity and the earth. So like we did yesterday, I want you to put your hands up facing a small earth in front of you, like a small ball. And I want you to, first activate your heart, activate your crown, smiling at both. Yes, breathing into both, thinking of a happy moment. And letting yourself get into a place of peace and a willingness to be an instrument for blessings. So imagine the earth in front of you like a small ball, and we're just going to send some love and blessings, showering every person, every being with tremendous healing, with divine light, divine love, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings be to every person in need. Bless everyone with peace and calm, with harmony, with kindness and sweetness and tenderness and joy. Bless them. And the more you give, the more you shall receive. So bless them and be generous. Good. Very good. Now we're going to switch the blessings to the Great Invocation blessings by Holy Master DK Dwelkul. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light descend on earth. Take a deep breath and let yourself be light and just pour in the light. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ and the great ones return to earth. Pour love. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Good. Could you let yourself be an even bigger instrument and keep blessing? From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Very good. We'll repeat the great invocation one more time. And just bless every person, every being on this planet. Okay? From the point of light within the mind of God, let light descend on earth. From the center of the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ and the great ones return to earth. From the center, which the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Very good. Now I want you to put your hands down, palms down for a moment, feet down, get grounded and rooted, release excess earth energy down into the earth. Let's get super grounded. Bless Mother Earth, releasing excess energy, blessing Mother Earth with clean air, clean earth, clean water, spiritual loving people who take care of her. Let yourself get very, very rooted and grounded. This is important for prosperity work and in general to release excess energy after doing spiritual practices and meditation. And the more grounded you are, the easier it is to attract money and be prosperous. And it's also important when trying to have clear, strong boundaries. Okay. So energetic roots down, 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 down into the earth. Keep going down. Good. Okay. I'm going to do some prosperity healing on you. And I mean, some obvious things that come up would be clearing things like scarcity, lack, fear, fear of not having money, fear of not being able to pay bills, fear of not being able to work, negative attitudes and beliefs about money and about our economy and the, recession or whatever is happening right now. Being angry at money, angry at the virus, angry at how, our government and the world is handling everything and affecting our finances. Is there anything else that would be a good general thing to include here in the prosperity practice before I get started with that? This would be a good time for you to put in a request. So I'll give you guys a moment to just make that request. And okay. Martina, not deserving. Okay. Great. And to be able to give more to others. Okay, good, Maria. So you guys can put it in the chat or you can unmute yourselves, okay, and tell me that way. So I'm trying to look at both places here.
Tiffany, this
Tightening
is Tracy.
down. Go ahead.
I want all my travel plans to come through because that's when I'm richest.
Do you have travel plans that are happening right now?
No.
Okay. All right. Travel plans, unworthiness, limiting, ceiling of how much God can bless us. Also, too many blessings being overwhelming, too much, selfish, not deserving. Okay, great. Anyone else want to chime in on being able to receive blessings? Yes, that's very good. Okay. All right. Last call for the list. Okay, if not the normal opportunities, future ones will be coming. What do you mean by that? What is happening?
You just jumped around.
Whoa.
For all of the things that seem to be taken away.
Am I still there?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
But am I on the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You were.
That was weird. That was so weird. Okay. Oh, technology, play nice with me, please. I'm trying to work here. So it's weird. It's like the chat took over my whole screen and everything's gone for a moment. Okay. All right, we're gonna get started with some prosperity healing. Please go ahead and mute yourselves back out if you would. Okay, I'll mute everybody again. There we go. All right. Thank you, God, for the prosperity healing. May all negative energies, negative thought forms, negative entities, negative elementals, mass group thought forms affecting prosperity and abundance for us, our family, our friends, this world right now, may it be cleared out. I want you to let your entire aura get brighter and let this light just dissolve and disintegrate anything that no longer serves you, okay? With the help and blessings of God, may all negative attitudes and beliefs about money be cleansed and purified, be released and healed. May all fear of not being able to work be cleared. May all fears of not having enough money be disintegrated, extracted, and released. To everybody whose job was closed down, love and compassion and support. And for those who got to take their job home and work from a home base, may there be an attitude of gratitude for the opportunity to still work when some others can't. Thank you, God, for clearing out negative attitudes and beliefs about money, negative attitudes and beliefs about this virus and about our economy, and releasing that tension and constriction that we talked about on part 1. Because when there's that tension and constriction out of fear, it makes it harder to want to spend money, because there's just this like clenching, like I gotta hold on to what I have. And there's so many unknowns. Unclench yourself, because that will also block money from coming to you. So unclench, release, let go of all the ways that you're grasping, clinging, desperately holding on. And some of you, I feel, are holding your breath too, like this, and it's all out of fear. And I don't think you're even conscious of how much you're holding your breath and constricting. Good. Inhale, hold your breath, tighten your body, tense, tense, tense. Exhale, release. Next one, I want you to inhale and tighten, being aware of the fear and the tension and the constriction that you have about what's happening in our world economy. Hold it, and then exhale and release. So inhale, be aware of the fear and tension that you have about the economy. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, forcefully release. Let yourself make a sound with that release. And since you're all on mute, no one will know. And thank you, by the way, for those who are on camera so I can see you while I'm doing this healing. I appreciate it. And if more of you are willing to let yourself be seen, I would love that. And it brings about even more community during a time like this. Good. Release all unworthiness, all limitations, all glass ceilings. Release and let go of resistance to giving, as well as resistance to receiving. Whatever energy and blocks are there, let it go to giving and receiving. Because that scarcity energy will have like a clench down effect. So release any resistance to giving of money, to giving of your time, to giving of some sort of service or support to people and organizations that you can, even if it's just virtual. It'll help you have better karma, and we'll talk about karma after this healing. Keep letting go. Especially release in your front and back solar plexus chakras and in your basic chakra around your sacrum. It's your money maker. So we want to get those areas even cleaner and brighter and shinier. Let go of resistance to buying things, buying whatever would be good and helpful for you right now, whether it's supplies or programs or something to entertain yourself while you're at home or educate yourself, or uplift you in some way. Let go of resistance and fear and tension about investing in yourself during this time, because this too shall pass. We will get through it. We will get past this hump. And know that you're safe. Let go of any fear of just the unknown. The fear of the unknown and fear of not knowing how long we'll all be in quarantine. The fear of not knowing how or where to get supplies that you might still need or food. Let go of that. For me, it was like this freaky survival energy when I looked down the aisles of many stores and they were just empty. Like whatever that feeling was when you noticed that, holy shit, there's like no food here. There's no supplies. If you're in an area that, started to, store up for the winter, basically. So whatever that feeling was, that that panic, or just, I don't even know if you can name it other than like fear, panic, chaos, frenzy, but whatever that is, let that go too. And let go of the fear of, what if supplies at the grocery store and Walmart and places like that don't get replenished because people aren't working. Let that go. Thankfully, some people are working, enough people are working, but we need to get more people working and more people who are at home to be able to still help in some way. Good. Let go of more of that freeze, fight, flight, survival energy. And however it's connected to money. Good. And also, if you're in the kind of business where you need to be seen as part of your business, let go of any tension, any fear, any resistance to letting yourself be seen. Like, I love my cave time, you know, I love my alone and cave time quite a bit. But to help and be of service like I am for you guys, I have to be willing to let myself still be seen and heard and understood. So if you have a job like that, even though you're like, quote unquote, maybe in quarantine or stuck at home, let yourself be seen, heard, understood. Let yourself feel like you belong. Let yourself feel like you have support to get done whatever it is that you need to get done, to do your part professionally or via service or just out of kindness. Also, let go of this energy where it's like, what it looks to me is like you're keeping it out in the future, like some sort of energy or blessings or opportunities are like out there in the future, like further down the timeline, as if like you have to wait until this pandemic passes before you'll let it come in. And that's false. Don't put yourself in that waiting energy and keeping it out there in the future when things are more certain and known. Just be open and receptive to opportunities, to jobs, to blessings, to healing, to love, to joy and peace 24/7, constantly from this moment forward. Let yourself still have the hope and the positive vibes that soon you will be able to travel again. Soon you'll be able to be social and hang out with your friends again. This too shall pass. Let go of any selfishness. Let go of any mine, my toilet paper, my eggs, my whatever energy. Let go of that selfishness and mine. Let yourself awaken to the spiritual truth that we are one. At a spiritual level, we are one. And we need to share and be kind and generous and giving with one another as much as we can. Also, just disintegrate any fear of this being the worst recession, depression that we've had in decades. Because whether or not that actually happens, if we have an attitude that's going to energize that, it'll make it worse. So we have to have an attitude of resiliency, and we're just going to spring back. this is a temporary setback, but we very soon will spring back and be back in the flow again. This world, our country, our state, our city, our government, our life is springing back quickly, and we will very, very soon be back in the flow and even be in the flow now. Good. So no matter what the news says or people say about the economy, you have the attitude of, it's no biggie. We are springing back. Our economy is recovering, and I'm contributing to that recovery. I'm going to keep in the flow. I'm going to do my part and make sure that my thoughts are clean, are pure, as positive as possible, with the most prosperity consciousness that I can have. That's every single one of our parts, is to own our own prosperity power, our prosperity mojo, our prosperity juju, and make sure that our thoughts and consciousness are truly flourishing. Good. So receive blessings. Palms open. Let every cell, every particle of your being just receive, receive, receive. Good. Good. I think this would be a great time to receive blessings from Master Choa Sui's prosperity meditation. So I have a little wallet size prosperity card that I keep with me. I'm going to guide you through this. So just mentally follow along and let the energy flow through. Okay, so Master Choa Sui's meditation on prosperity. It is in giving that we receive. As we sow abundantly, we reap abundantly. This is the divine law. As I give and share generously and abundantly, my life is blessed with great financial and material prosperity. Money flows to me easily, constantly, and in great abundance. Whatever I invest comes back to me many, many times. My life is blessed with so much abundance, so much prosperity, so much success. I am blessed with tremendous prosperity, and I live a life of moderation, discipline, and spirituality. I am healthy and very happy. I'm enjoying every moment of my life. May every person, every being be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. With thanks and in full faith, so be it. Good. Now let yourself keep receiving. Good. Now put your hands up and bless your family, your friends, your clients, students, loved ones, and all of humanity with prosperity and abundance. What you give, so shall you receive. So give prosperity and abundance. Bless everyone with that which you want. Bless them with prosperity. Bless them with multiple streams of income, active income, passive income. Bless them with gifts, with generosity in every way possible. Bless them. Good. Now palms up on your lap and receive again. Okay. I'm going to keep blessing. Now receive, receive, receive. Good. Okay, now palms up. Bless every person who's been sick, whether they know they have the virus or not. Everybody who's sick in this world, bless them with prosperity and abundance. Bless everyone who's lost their job or their job was suspended. Maybe they didn't lose it, but it just got closed down for a little while. Bless everyone who has been financially hit in the stock market. Bless everyone who is trying to make ends meet with paying their mortgage, their rent, their car, their bills. Bless them, shower them with prosperity and abundance. Good. Okay, palms up on your lap, relax and receive. Receive, receive, receive. Good. Very good. Okay, arms up. Let's bless again. This time, I want you to, when we do this, like, be aware what happens when you receive after we do this. Okay, so bless all the millionaires and all the billionaires and gazillionaires in this world. Bless everyone you know who's rich, rich, rich. Bless Oprah. Bless Gates. Bless everyone who's got money. Bless them with more money and love and peace and joy and kindness and goodwill and the willingness to do good. Bless all the millionaires and billionaires in this world. Bless them, bless them, bless them. Good. Now palms up and receive again. Do you notice a different kind of prosperity energy coming back to you on this one after blessing the millionaires and billionaires in this world? Very good. May the healing energies and blessings absorb, assimilate, and physicalize deeply, completely, and permanently now, now, now. Mentally affirm. The healing energies and blessings are absorbing within me into every area of my life now, now, now. I allow for prosperity healing deeply, completely, and permanently, 100% in every area of my life now, now, now. I have faith and trust that somehow, some way, everything is going to work out. I know it to be true, and it is. So be it. Good. Take a deep breath. Integrate what we just did. Go ahead and move your body if you want. Good. Yeah, you can shake it out. Very good, very good. Okay. So I want to shift and talk about karma for a moment. So obviously, the whole world is working through some karma right now. And in order for you to neutralize whatever negative karma that you have faster and easier, so that it's like a feather instead of a wallop with a 4x4, or 2x4. I encourage you to do more service and more tithing. Okay, those are two very easy ways to generate and neutralize, generate more good karma and neutralize the negative karma. And what you give, so shall you receive. It's a universal law. So if you need money, tithe, donate, give money. It can't only be service. It actually physically, you need to plant the seeds that you want to grow and harvest. So it, at a survival instinct level, it's like tension, hold on to money. But in order to actually make more money, you got to give it. You got to flow it out of you, flow it through you. And people who are great givers, who let themselves receive, turn their finances and health and life around much quicker and easier. I know that it's through my service and tithing that I've done over the decades that has saved my booty multiple times when I've gotten into jams, whether it's a health thing or a money thing or a relationship something or needing a new place to live. So the more you generate good karma, the faster, easier this whole thing's going to be for you in terms of prosperity. And service you can do in whatever way is appropriate for you. Not every part of the world is closed down yet. There are still places that you can leave the house. So if there's a way for you to go out and, do some volunteer work, do it. If it's more appropriate for your area and part of the world for you to stay indoors, find a way that you can do service. Like that is one of the things that, I've been doing with these calls, right? Like these are tools that I have that are easy for me to provide. So I feel it's my civic duty and spiritual duty to offer it. And you got to find that thing for you. Whatever way that you can be of service. Now, Nextdoor.com. Okay, I'm just throwing out some ideas here. Nextdoor.com is a place, like it's this online thing that lets you connect with your neighbors. Well, I was looking on it today, and I saw that some of my neighbors were giving away oranges and lemons and limes and like fruit from their tree to anybody who needed food. And like it can be small things. Like they just said, okay, PM me for, the free stuff and I'll give you my address. And then they left it in a baggie, in a basket at the front of their driveway. So you're still not like interacting and like seeing people, but you can be generous and give what you've got. So if there's an excess of anything, an excess of hand sanitizer or fruit or whatever, and you have plenty to give that. Now, those are good ways to still be generous, but if you need money, you got to give money. Like, even if it's just pennies, even if it's something that's so super small right now, give and give consistently. And I've done many, many experiments on tithing and the energetic results. And I found that giving weekly gave me the best return on my investment, the best ROI energetically and financially was when I made sure that I was giving something every single week. And I give to multiple places. That's part of my spiritual practice. I give to multiple places that I've benefited from over the years. And like spiritual teachers and my church and my college alumni and Habitat for Humanity and an ocean one to like clean the ocean. And I mean, those are just a couple off the top of my head. Okay, so find small, medium, and large size ways that you can give. And so in terms of these calls, like I am offering them for free. And also if you want to practice the energy flow of giving and receiving and expressing gratitude, you can offer a love donation. I'd be happy to receive a love donation for, the series of calls that I'm doing. It's not mandatory, but if you want to practice the energy of being in the flow and having a prosperity consciousness, I'd be happy to receive that. And you can, there's 2 easy ways that you can send a love donation. And again, this isn't obligatory, but if you feel called to do it, you can send it via Zelle. A lot of the bigger banks have Zelle, and you just send it to my phone number, which is 916-340-5475. I'll put it in the chat here. Zelle, use 916-340-5475. Or PayPal, paypal.me/Tiffany Cano. And then you can just put whatever amount you want if you feel called to do it. So anytime we follow up with action on things that we feel divinely guided, that is a great thing to do, because then the universe will keep giving you more guidance and more guidance because you're taking action steps. And you want to take action steps during times of crises and fear, and being, one of the ways of being grounded and being prosperous is taking action steps. We can't just lock ourselves in, a little house cave and just say, okay, world, gimme, hook me up. You actually have to take some action, putting yourself out there, and then receive it. So keep that in mind, especially anytime you feel fear or paralysis. Ask yourself, what action can I take right now that will be the most beneficial to pull me out of this? And you can do one of those physical exercises that we did, on the first call. Okay, I want to read this chat. Okay, 916 area code. So Maria, I used to live up in Sacramento. That's where that was. And then regarding tithing, does it have to be to an organization, or can it be to giving to the homeless or individuals who cross your path? So there are different teachings about karmic obligations and non-karmic obligations. So like a homeless person would be non-karmic. But karmic are people and organizations and spiritual teachers that feed you, that have provided for you in some way, that have given you some teachings, or raised you, like your parents. Those would be, in the karmic category of the ones you'd want to give to first, basically. Then for people who are, just a regular nonprofit, or that, hasn't served you directly, or a homeless person on the street, yes, you can give to them, but I would give first to the people and organizations that have contributed to you the most. Is that friends as well, or just organizations? You can give to friends and family who've helped you. Like there are friends that I've, definitely tithed to before because of who they are to me, what they've provided me, personally or professionally. And, you can give in that way as well. Like Martina, when, you were very generous with your friends in regards to me, like that was a great example, which would completely work. So you can give gift certificates as well. Hey, if there's like a local restaurant, movie theater, store that has like been really good to you, and you want to make sure that it can survive this, this period, get a gift certificate from them, and then give that to a friend or something. Like that's another way to do it and still stimulate our economy. And most of those places you can probably get them online. So we want to do things like think out of the box. How can I be generous? How can I be giving? even in a situation like this. And it doesn't always have to be money, but if you need prosperity, then giving of money is ideal. And then second best would be service. And then just giving in whatever ways you can that are easy for you. Any other questions about generating more good karma? Hold on, let me just check in for a moment internally. So in spiritual texts, they talk about giving 10%, giving 10% to your church, for example. So if you can, give 10%. If you need to start at a smaller percentage, start there. If you have more abundance, then give, up to 30, 40, or even 50%. And the cool thing is, the more you do it, the more it comes back to you. Like, there's been a lot of, things that have happened in my life, but because of all the service and tithing that I do, it softened it more than, it would have otherwise. Forgiving, Terry mentioned total forgiveness. Forgiving also helps to neutralize karma. But like if you forgive a person, if you forgive an event, if you forgive, this pandemic, that can help you let go of resistance and upset and anger, because those things block your flow. If you have negativity of any kind about anyone or anything, your spiritual cord gets smaller. The energy that can flow through you, that can be received by you, is smaller, and there's energetic blocks. So keep purging yourself, cleaning yourself up, doing spiritual practices, meditating, even if you're really restless. Keep doing it. You actually get brownie points. You get points even for the effort when it comes to meditation. Spiritually, you get points. And you do get more points if you go deeper and you stick with it. But you still generate some good karma spiritually by even attempting the practice. And there are some days when my mind is all monkey. And then sometimes when I'm just very still and it's heavenly. And the more you do it consistently, regularly, year after year, year after year, notice what I said, year after year. That doesn't mean meditate once a year, every year. It means regularly and consistently for years. And you'll generate more good spiritual karma. Okay. Anything else on that topic? Any questions or comments? Okay. Do you feel more hope? Like you can pull through this now? Like there's just more hope, and it's okay if there's uncertainty too, but there's just like, it'll be all right. Yes. From Terry. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, from Wendy. Yes, from Karen. Yes, from Katie. Feeling calm. That's wonderful. Very, very good. And by the way, you're welcome to invite others to come. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but for anyone who you think this could serve, send them, the email so that they can sign up to start coming. Anna feels more resilient. Wonderful. When you guys sign up for it at the landing page, then you'll get the reminder before the call. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but I added 2 more. I added one for Wednesday at 6 o'clock to focus on boosting immune system. We're gonna spend a chunk of time just on boosting immune system, not 6 Pacific time. And then on Saturday, we are at noon. We'll do more blessings and healing. And if there's specific topics you want me to cover, just let me know ahead of time and I'll see what I can do. So you can come and invite more people. All right, Terry, who's talking to me at 4 a.m. Finland time. She's even thankful for becoming quite a night owl as I'm drawn to your sessions. Thank you, Terry. Wonderful, wonderful. So Wednesday at 6 o'clock, immunity. Saturday at noon. I specifically picked a noon time, so it'd be like 8 or 9 p.m., Terry. So you could, my European friends can come at like 8 or 9 o'clock. So Martina, you can let Anne know. And, we can invite everyone who's like on the European timetable. All right. I want to do a passage out of this book called Scientific Healing Affirmations by Paramahansa Yogananda. And I'm going to read a couple sentences to you multiple times. And I want you to go deeper and deeper into peace and stillness because I want you to end on this note. Okay? This is one of my favorite quotes, okay? So just close your eyes. Let your eyes be gazing upward at your spiritual eye, your third eye. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. The divine spirit fills me within and without. I'm pausing so you guys can be light right now, okay? God is within me and around me, protecting me. So I will banish the fear that shuts out his guiding light. Take a deep breath and let your whole being become light. Okay, I'm going to repeat this a couple of times and let you go deeper and deeper every time. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. The divine spirit fills me within and without. God is within and around me, protecting me. So I will banish fear that shuts out His guiding light. I am submerged in eternal light. Let yourself melt into this light, soften and melt into it. And expand. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. The divine spirit fills me within and without. God is within and around me, protecting me. So I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. Let yourself feel divine protection. Let yourself feel it, see it, hear it. It might look and feel like you're enveloped in a warm, fuzzy blanket, or there's a new energetic shield of protection. Or it just might feel like love. Or peace. But let yourself feel and be protected, divinely protected by God. Let your entire lifescape be protected. Good. You are safe. And divinely protected. And submerged in God's eternal light. We'll do a closing prayer. Thank you, God. Thank you to all the great, great ones for all the healing, all the blessings, all the love, all the protection, all the joy, all the peace. Help us to be at peace, internal peace, no matter what is happening in the world. Peace, love, safety, prosperity, and abundance. We are children of God, and we are open and receptive to thy bounty in all your plentiful forms. We offer gratitude, love, reverence, devotion. Thank you. Thank you, God, for having our back. Thank you for all the help and protection and known and unknown blessings and gifts that you've given us throughout our whole life and are continuing to do so now and always. Let us see it so we can acknowledge it, so we can acknowledge all these gifts and beauty that are abounding within and around us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. Just take a moment. Be still. Integrate the healing and blessings from this call. And when you're ready, open your eyes with a big smile. Any questions, comments, or requests for future? Terry, what does ketos mean? And you're welcome, Christine, Katie, Karen, Terry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got it. Thanks, Terry. Okay. All right, I hope you guys feel better, and feel free to unmute yourselves and we can just snuggle with a warm goodbye, and we'll talk again. Out of curiosity, who's going to come on Wednesday? Show of hands. At 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, and 3 a.m. European. You can type it in the chat or hit the raise hand button in Zoom. I just want to get a sense of who will be here on Wednesday. Great. And how about Saturday? just so I know that my efforts are going to be received. Great. Joe says he'll be there Wednesday and Saturday. Karen will. Terry will. Not sure who iPad is, but Saturday as well. Awesome. Sharon, yes. Great. Wonderful. Maria is a yes. I see her hand raised. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Well, have a wonderful night. And if you feel inclined to offer a love donation, I will receive a love donation via Zelle or PayPal. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday and Saturday. All right. Much love. Have a great night. Bye for now.